afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that happens to be the Kauffie company. It's another warm day here. It's really actually too warm in here today. I'm here with Mandy. We're waiting for Mr. Mark as well.
Hello.
And yeah, we're just going to chill. I forgot to change the music to the Christmas lo-fi so we don't get bopped by the old DMCA bots. So let's have a look. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. We're just going to welcome Bob into the show because I don't think anyone's actually going to message anyone because everyone's liking his tirade of his comments, which he started. So he's saying, good afternoon, Bob Jit. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Good afternoon. Let's see how many messages you don't show on screen before we get into a normal one. And he's followed with, oh God, Luke has joined in as well. Bloody hell. So we've got the following characters. The old Savers, Jimmy Savile, Gary Glitter, Jeffrey Dahmer, Rolf Harris. Yep. And Luke has joined with Prince Andrew.
What?
So, yes, we're not going to get a single normal comment today. Now is Adam Johnson. Yep. We're getting demonetized today. That's for certain. How are you both? Hopefully you're all having a great day. And who would thought? Who would thought? Ian is now saying John Wayne Gacy. Okay, yep. Hello. How are you doing today, Mandy?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, we're not getting a normal comment today, so we might as well just chill.
All right.
But yeah, you're not making us do anything, Bob Chair. And now everyone's leaving. Oh God, this is what happens. This is what happens in the world of coffee. How is everyone? Hopefully you're well. Bob Jet, Luke, and Ian.
Does it upset people?
Nah. Well, probably, but Sol Campbell. That's even worse than the bloody wrong uns. That's even worse. That's even worse. Yeah, Luke has broken it. Yeah, big up, Luke. Big up, Luke. Now we started it again. Oh, my God, Bob. Hello. We're going to be joined again in a sec by Mr. Mark. But yes. Hopefully you're all well.
Just began?
Yeah, we have just begun. Mark is in the house. You let us down, Luke. So Bob put in chat, let's see how many messages I don't show on screen before getting to a normal one. And he decided to put everyone under the sun. So Jimmy Savile, Gary Glitter, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Rolf Harris.
My bad, I was it. Yeah, Rolf. Big up Bob Jit from Israel, otherwise known as Amir. Big up Amir. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Same bag. How is everyone? How's everyone doing?
We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Enjoying the snow.
We're always good.
What's left of it? It's not snow anymore. It's now vicious ice.
It's just ice.
Yeah.
Elsa visited in the night, froze everything over.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
That was that's some
that's
sprinkles
awesome.
left of a cookie.
Evident.
Yes, organise that, guys. In chat, organise that stuff.
Organise what?
We need Bob to meet Amir because Amir's great.
Oh, okay.
And Bob Jet's Bob Jet. But it should be fun. Need to organise. So, are you around on next Monday, Amir, for the Hanukkah special? I should have texted you this. You're laughing at the intro. My intro's brilliant. We haven't finished it yet, but we're getting there very, very slowly.
You having a few people over Monday?
I think so, yeah. We're going to eat loads of fried food.
On my way.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get some chips as well, I think. Everything's got to be fried.
Next door's closed Mondays, aren't they?
Oh, damn it. Forgot about that. How can they have no chips on Hanukkah? What? That's just wrong. They should know this. Yes. Of course I am. Awesome. So yes. So it should be fun. Just get every Jewish Tottenham fan in this shop.
I'll stand outside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, always is what's it called?
Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, everyone's welcome to eat fried food. Need to figure out a way of getting some latkes down because I think my mother is interested in doing it. I asked our usual catering partner, Miss Sue Palmer, well, I haven't asked her. My mum says I should probably ask her just so it's get someone else to do it.
Remind me what they are again?
It's basically potato, onion, flour,
Oh, yeah, like
egg.
hash brown.
Yeah,
Yes.
deep fried. But it's all crispy on the outside, unlike a hash brown, which is more sad.
Yeah.
Need some yummy donuts. Absolutely, we need yummy donuts. All the donuts. Chocolate coin. Amir's the guy. Amir is going to be named the head of Hanukkah at the coffee company at this rate. But yes, I need to get some chocolate coins. That's my job on Saturday. Get all the stuff.
Yeah, I've got them, actually.
Get some dreidels. Get some dreidels.
What's dreidels?
It's a stupid game. I'll explain it later.
Oh.
It's a terrible, terrible game. Yeah. But it's not a pancake because you deep fry it.
Pancake that's not a pancake deep
Yeah.
fried.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
It's the tastiest thing on the planet. It blows chips out of the water, in my opinion. It's got more layers of flavour than a chip does. Chips are great. But latkes they can go with anything. I'm not a big fan of the way the guys over in the States serve. Like, a lot.
Spell them?
Latkes. In the US, they serve them with sour cream and applesauce. But why would you serve something you have with salt beef with sour cream and applesauce? That just sounds wrong.
All right. And this starts next week, yeah?
Yeah,
I think I might be Jewish for a week.
yeah, they're the best things on the planet.
They look really nice.
Crispy hash brown. Kim calls me that. Oh yeah. Brilliant.
That still get me in trouble with public
Yeah.
days.
But yeah, I get really annoyed when people put things like bacon in latkes. It pisses me off. Because why would you make a Jewish delicacy and then put stuff you can't eat in it? It's not right. It doesn't belong there.
Bacon on the side then, yeah?
No, absolutely not. Got to follow the tradition.
What'd you have with him? Fried eggs?
Salt beef. And on the latkes, you put some sarsen's vinegar. Plenty of salt. It's the way to go.
Do you refry the salt beef or just
No, salt beef is boiled.
yeah, but once it's been boiled, rip it, put it back in the pan, fry up a little bit,
No.
crispy up.
No, it's got to be soft.
Alright.
Salt beef needs to be soft. Afternoon, Stuart. Big up. Hopefully everyone is well. Yeah, this week is just preparing to eat only fried food next week. Best tradition ever. That's why Christmas sucks compared to Hanukkah. Because you don't eat fried foods on Christmas. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Unless you deep fry a turkey, which people do. People have deep fried turkey. Like, that just looks dangerous.
That's got to be deep fried for a while, isn't it?
Yeah. How a year has flown. This time last year, I had friends and family saying their goodbyes to me. Year has flown. Big up support. Big up the NH. Absolutely, Bob Jet. Can you believe a year has gone by since that happened? A year ago, Bob was just about to go into his coma because Bob has been in the coma, if you don't know.
Yeah.
Really do.
But yeah, it's crazy how a year has gone by. It's been basically a year since I started doing this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Big up the NHS.
What's the old saying? Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun or are basically running away. Afternoon, Graham. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well as well, Stuart.
I don't know why I've never thought to ask you this before, Bob. But just about just now.
Yeah.
What was it like being in the coma? Was it just like? Did it feel like a nap?
No,
Did it feel like a sleep?
you'd have to speak with him. I'd speak with him. What's it called? Face to face. For that. It's like there is some. It's not fun.
Don't let me forget to ask you next time.
So yeah, you have Bob's number, don't you? Because you're in a So you can text him,
I can text him.
or you can see him next week. Hopefully, Bob, you're around next Monday for the Hanukkah special. Hopefully you're well, and hopefully, Stuart, you're feeling better from your bout of the old COVID. No, in America we deep fry everything, even Christmas. Deep frying is great.
There's bound to be someone in America that puts it on the barbecue or smokes it.
Yeah, smoking is good though. Must be the difference between the deep south and like places like.
Imagine a turkey that's been smoking for like 16 hours,
And then you deep fry it.
and then deep fry it. Yeah.
Cold smoke it for 16 hours and deep fry it. That sounds like a plan. Looking forward to the Messi Modric battle later.
That's nice.
Yeah, I can't even be asked, I think. My PlayStation's broken, so I might as well do it. I want to find. I have to call that guy. I'll probably do it next Monday. But hey ho. Messi versus Modric. In my opinion, those two are the two best footballers over the last 2 decades.
So now
You got Messi, the midfielder that's won 5 Champions Leagues. And you got Messi, who's just a god. The two magicians.
in different ways.
Deep fried turkey is perfect for Thanksgiving. Usually plenty of videos of people messing it up and burning down half the garage. Yeah. That's a very interesting question. Do you say garage or do you say garage?
Oh,
Do you say the French way or the English way?
Well, I'm English.
garage. Right, now listen to this, right? Because I've always brought Bracken up to say petrol garage,
Yeah,
right? All his mates were laughing at him.
yeah.
So it's not petrol garage, it's petrol station.
Yeah, it's definitely a
Since
petrol
when?
station. Yeah, it's always been a station, yeah.
I've always said petrol garage.
Well, it depends because sometimes there's petrol station with the garage attached.
Yeah.
So to be honest, they're probably 2 different things in my
Because
uneducated.
in the States they use the French pronunciation, whereas garage
Oh, not garage, no.
it's so posh.
It is, isn't it?
Do they really?
Yeah.
Do they?
They use the French one, yeah.
Garage.
Let's say it. I'm still seeking therapy, Mark. The alphabets are still there. Every day is a blessing. However, I can take a bit of time to realise that in the morning sometimes. It's a great video from Richard Hammond, which you can see, and that will explain a bit of it. It's a brilliant video. We'll show you that afterwards. Afternoon, Chris Bar. Big up, big up, big up. And we all wish you well, as always, Bob Jet. Still looking forward to seeing you, as always. It's still a blessing you're here. Still having coughing fits and bouts of shivering and sweating, but at least I'm home and not in a coma. Absolutely, Stuart. It matters that you're here and are able to go on Wankety Wank every Saturday night, 10:45, with your favourite games. Guess the foot, but the celebrity. Where is Rez? Where is Rez? What's the other game? I can't remember. The singing chat. Oh no, it's Saturday Shite Fever, which is a new edition, and of course Wankety Wank. Best show on the planet. Big up, Stuart. Get that apple juice down you, mate. Absolutely, apple juice is great. I think I need a coffee now. Let's go for a coffee. I don't know what to go for.
I'm still got plenty of battery in your phone. 4% though.
How? It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Because I did plug it in last night. I got a phone by Sunday.
Oh, silly.
That was mum. On her own last night.
Still silly. It's not going to be low today.
After the stream, when we've got enough, because we've now reached 37%, we'll get you that charger. I think we'll only go we'll go for an hour. We'll go for another 45 minutes or so. We'll think, and that'll be fun.
Coffee over.
I don't know. Probably go for the Christmas one.
Or should we go Irish again?
No, can't be asked to do that.
Okay.
That was a bit too strong. Luckily, I've actually eaten something today, so it'll be.
Do you know what? That whiskey repeated on me all night.
Yeah.
Every time I burped,
It
I
was-
tasted whiskey.
It was a bit. That was very acid reflux. I think a different whiskey might be in order.
I'm
But
not making one. I'm using that, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, that's
It's a
only
good
one
whiskey.
coffee.
It's a good whiskey. I think you
I
need
love
something a
whiskey
bit more mellow. I think that will be better on its own. I think because it's got.
Have you tried it on its own?
I think.
Do you have a little glass?
Yeah.
Shots.
He says we shouldn't be eating more whiskey, and then now he's drinking whiskey.
My dad's not. What's what I'm looking for? Doesn't understand the importance of ingredients. I think.
What? So he just shoves it all in and doesn't balance them?
No, I reckon he's done that all right, but the whiskey he's bought, he's probably bought like a $4.99 bottle from
Instead of a cropper one, yeah. Gone through loads of bottles, absolutely. Hydration. Doesn't do it.
Not really.
It's not from a whiskey. It's
I was hoping for like a nice whiskey taste and then a sweetness.
Yeah, I think does the juniper berries hit you too much?
Like the whiskey does, because it's not.
It's a crap quality whiskey then. So what you're saying, that's park bench worthy.
It's what?
Park bench worthy.
oh,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on, son. You can do it.
He's spinning his wheels too much. Good bourbon is a safe bet. Sweeter than most. Absolutely. Bourbon would be good.
Yeah, I'm not fond of bourbon. Don't go into the back of my van, for Christ's sake.
Oh, come on, Mark, give it one go.
Go do a yan and go to the curbs.
Or what Jan usually does and drives into the bloody post.
I know.
There we go.
Bit of everything.
Oh yeah, and for saying the letter A. Right, let's make myself a coffee. Sorry.
You know, having a whiskey in your coffee or not?
Yeah, I think the hot toddy is just a black coffee with a splash. Remember correctly?
Google it.
I should Google it.
When it comes to coffee and booze, I think the alcohol needs to accentuate the coffee, not overtake the coffee. And I think
agree.
that's what that did,
I agree.
which left it. When coffee gets cooler, it usually gets better. Whereas the whiskey actually stops that flavour from hitting the ceiling.
Got really strong.
Yeah, it got too strong. Yeah.
Oh, it needs a bit of lemon in it. Okay.
Or coffee and lemon.
All right. Bit of lemon.
That doesn't look like coffee. That looks like tea.
You're right, actually.
Yeah, I've never heard of lemon in coffee.
Or is that homemade?
Yeah, do you not like
Oh, okay.
I try not to.
it? Does everybody buy presents at home?
My mum is told every single year, do not buy Christmas presents. We do not want Christmas presents. And she's the one that usually says, this year I'm not doing Christmas. I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas. And she's the one that buys all the presents. Every time. Get downstairs Christmas morning and there's a million presents. You're like, I've not bought anything because we agreed not to buy Christmas presents. And you've bought everyone presents. Can't help some people.
She obviously enjoys giving rather than receiving.
Yeah.
Do you know you get like similar asked questions to the original question? So I'm asking about the hot toddy,
Yeah.
like whiskey and coffee, And someone's asked,
Yeah,
is whiskey and coffee good for your heart?
the coffee is. Not sure about the whiskey.
I thought that's coffee, you see, that gives you palpitations.
Coffee's good for your heart.
Well, they
It's just-
told my dad to lay back on the coffee because he'd get too many palpitations.
Well, how many coffees was he drinking a day?
It's not that, you have 2 teaspoons of coffee. 2 teaspoons of coffee, black,
Yeah,
no milk, and he has about 5, 6 a day.
yeah, that's quite a lot of coffee. Instead of one normal coffee and drinking it. That's the problem. It's the quality of the coffee, not the coffee itself.
Is whiskey good for you? Okay.
Whiskey
Okay.
is good for you.
It's plant-based.
Everything's good for you in moderation.
It's plant-based. It lowers the risk of your heart disease. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out
It
about wine.
decreases bad cholesterol. All right. I'm going to start taking a flask there. They call it a flask.
Yeah.
No, you really shouldn't start saying things like that about alcohol, really, because people are thinking, oh, it's dark, 'cause it's good for you.
Well, it's just fermented stuff. It's good for you. It's why. What's one of the biggest health trends at the moment? Kombucha.
Yeah.
Fermented stuff is good for you.
I drink.
It helps your microbiome in your body.
Yeah. I thought that.
It's just people take it to extremes sometimes.
What are you?
Latte.
Can I have a filter then, please?
Yeah.
We used to get that from Yemen's, actually, didn't we? The butcher.
Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
So
Yes.
whiskey is good for you. Whiskey is very good for you.
Whiskey's good for you.
1 glass of whiskey every couple of days.
My dad used to have it in his coffee, actually, didn't they? I don't know. When I was
Now we're getting down to it. So he's having too much coffee and he's having whiskey and all
as
too much
well.
whiskey. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Nuts and bolts. Is this rubbish bin?
Yes.
Sure, I'm betting.
Now we're getting down to it. So Mandy's dad was drinking 6 cups of coffee a day, all with whiskey in them. Now we know the heart problems. At least, hopefully, it was good quality whiskey at least.
We're going back a few years.
Glenfiddich, I think you played this.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you mix them up, Glenn.
And he's got taste.
Yeah.
It's a shame he wasn't drinking good coffee.
No, it's all right. You guys, the powder, what is it, Mark?
Nescafe Americano orange lid thing.
Yeah.
The powder, you know? It's not granular.
It's supposed to.
Fermented stuff is great. Absolutely love sauerkraut and kimchi. Now I want German and Korean food. Absolutely. Sauerkraut and kimchi. Kimchi is fantastic. I love kimchi. Not too much of it though, it's going to be a bit spicy. But kimchi's great. Fermented food's brilliant for you.
I'm not sure I've had that.
Kimchi?
Kimchi. No, I'm not sure.
Whenever you and me try and ring you, we cancels our calls. She don't want to speak to us in front of your phone.
Boo!
Larry texts and says, what do you want? He said that to me all the time.
If I spoke to you the way if I spoke to my mother the way, can never remember his name, Bracken speaks to you, I would have got slapped round the face.
He does get stuff from me,
Absolutely.
but he doesn't speak to me like that.
Oh, he's very loving towards me, though. This is a bit cheeky at times.
We're going to go V60 if that's all right, Mark.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, thanks.
Yeah. I don't know if I should attempt to fix the snowman.
No, that's gonna just end
That's
in
gonna
disaster.
tumble.
Oh,
What's happened?
Oh, he almost tumbled as well.
Oh. Oh no, I missed it.
so
Damn.
well.
I
He almost
missed it.
tumbled.
Got his hands in his pockets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's close. That's where you go.
Have you got your hands in your pocket?
Wrong foot there. Not a snowman, an igloo.
I've run out of snow.
What's everyone's plan for the rest of the week? I know. I mean, I don't know how I'm getting home today.
I was going to say, picking you up.
Oh no, Mark has been entered a snowball fight. That's just called. That's an ambush. That's just mean.
Who's he having a snowball fight with this
It's
time?
Deanna, isn't it?
No, I think it's
That's
Jan.
collateral damage.
I think it's Jan. Yeah, right in here.
Why have we never get this stuff on camera?
Good shot.
It was Deanna, wasn't
Right,
it?
Mark's here.
It was Deanna,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was Deanna.
Of course
She's a
it
good shot, you know. She got me a few times yesterday. She's only come out for a snow fight. isn't she? He's running, yeah.
Yeah. You got done by collateral damage. Oi, born in a barn.
Back to work. I'll come in.
Born in a barn.
Look at your beard. Good shot.
You got ambushed. That was that. You got proper ambushed. Absolutely.
What? Look how red that is.
Oh yeah.
Look how red that is on a snowball. That wasn't a snowball, that was a ice ball. Jesus.
You never know when a snowball fight is just going to happen.
I was talking away, and all of a sudden his eyes drifted beyond my shoulder. I was like, what's going on?
Uh-oh. Just so no one came on Monday, I would have happily have done the Paul Stewart snowball fight. I think
Yeah, that'd have been
that
wicked.
would have been brilliant. I don't know how I would have done it.
Oh, Ben can't breathe in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's too hot in there. I don't know how to lower it.
Oh, right. Turn it down, let him up.
Let me have a look.
Oh, really?
It's just the wheel, I think. The wheel on the side. It's like a sauna in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I touch one of those wheels, the bloody boiler shuts off, so I just leave them all open. Not many.
Where is everyone in the world that's on?
Ian is in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Bob is from where Bob is at the moment. He's probably at work. Luke, I can never remember where Luke's from, but Luke's from the UK as well. Stuart is from near where Chelmsford, I believe it is.
Oh yeah.
Hand soaps like you do. Oh, I'll just get some.
You won't pay for it.
But no.
Too cheap.
Chris works for Chelmsford. I can't remember his. I know his only live in Ongar, I believe. No, not Ongar, but somewhere around here. Yeah, it's better whiskey with the slow berries, and I think that would work a treat.
I agree. I agree.
Need to give your dad a review.
He doesn't get it. Doesn't understand the palette of things. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, really.
Oh, it's definitely a blessing.
Yeah, but if you can't taste
Good stuff, you wouldn't know the difference.
exactly,
But then once you,
is it a blessing or a curse to have a good palate?
it's a curse.
That's
For
the
me, it's a
argument.
curse because it means I can't go anywhere.
Well, same.
Yeah.
I have to be careful what I drink. I have to be careful what I eat because I'm very.
Not be careful. It's the fact that you spend too much money on stuff.
No, what?
To eat and drink now because you won't go anywhere else.
Because that's not a problem.
I mean, I make do and go insane.
Yeah, but that's not a problem. Don't try and pull that shit again.
You were right, Ben. My parents live in Ongar and I live in Braintree, not far from Freeport. Absolutely. Woohoo! Bang on.
No, don't start
What
that.
about even just to get a sandwich?
Yeah.
You know, all the expensive stuff. Can't just get a normal cheap
But
sandwich.
I'm not worried about.
Because cheap sandwiches are bad for you.
I'm not worried about the cost. It's not a cost thing.
Well, it is because you get good value and it comes with expensive cost.
It's not a cost thing. It's a inconvenience thing.
It means you know what good stuff is, and also knowing that my stuff will never live up to the hype. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I have a very you've come a long way since you started. We've learned as a dynamic duo. But I can still eat McDonald's. I still love a McDonald's once in a while.
Well, I must admit.
But I know the difference between a terrible McDonald's.
Yes.
And McDonald's is
Yes.
delicious. And if you're giving me the choice between a really good quality restaurant and a McDonald's, I'm going for the really good quality restaurant. Even though I'm going to spend more than probably £40 per person rather than 10 quid.
Exactly.
So that's what happens when you turn the radiator down. Now it's back to water fountain.
Yeah, strange it does that.
Oh, so you can't just turn that one down. They all go down.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. They should work separate then.
Nothing beats bacon and cabbage.
Bacon and cabbage.
as
Bacon and Brussels. Yeah.
I mean,
No, that's sausage in Brussels.
And bacon and Brussels.
you can all of that works, but as long as they're not putting bacon near my luck, because I don't give a shit.
I'm finding.
But big up, Paddy. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day, buddy.
Just put my best notes like that.
Oh, stuff.
You look normal then.
I look normal. I'm just thinking, I look yes. I look like this every day.
Thank you.
That is the guy that came here the other day, Mr. Klein. We're only going to say his surname. He is the plainest. He's never drunk coffee in his life. He's never drunk alcohol in his life. A guy that's a friend of my dad's.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
He's such a plain eater. He went to a really fancy. He's not kosher, so it's not like he's got the excuse that he's kosher. He went to a meal, and they were all eating lobster thermidor, and he made the chef, 2-star Michelin chef, make him a fish finger sandwich.
That's all thing you
Yeah,
fucking
but that
do.
would be me.
No,
I would think lobster. Oh, I love a fish finger sandwich.
No, but if he could eat the finest things in life because he's got more money than he knows what.
They don't always make that good. I love a fish finger sandwich.
Yeah, but you've got no
With
taste
tartar
either.
sauce.
Yeah, but you can get that at home. You can make that yourself. You're not going to a 2-star Michelin chef and making him make that. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, about the cream. works.
He said, now that's absolutely good stuff. Met my sister Saturdays ago on the sort of halfway point. Lives in Epping. Went to the bagel bake. It was nice. You mean Brick Lane?
In Epping.
Was there a Bible place there now?
Oh, he's spelling it Bible bake, as in the proper way of spelling
Right
Bible.
next to the Shell garage, there's a Brick Lane bagel shop there.
Oh,
Seems to be a new little franchise that's popped up.
It's a new franchise, yeah. But again, it's the same thing. It's not kosher, therefore it's crap. And if it's a bagel place, but it's not kosher, it's not acceptable.
Ian's put, that's funny as hell. That was probably a good sandwich. It was a Michelin star.
Yes, it was Brick Lane. It was proper. Was it actual Brick Lane? You went to Brick Lane.
No, it's called Brick Lane Bagel, I think. I've seen it popping up. And
But,
there is one.
the one in actual Brick Lane is called the Bagel Bake, spelled like that. Bagel.
Oh, is it?
Bagel.
That's where
Oh,
we
okay.
went.
Is it that one?
So it's the one we went to Brick Lane.
I wasn't overly impressed by that particular one.
That's the
There's a couple down there.
Yeah.
The one we went to.
Kimber.
Oh, you had the strawberry.
Hopefully you're well, Kimber. Hopefully you're well.
Mandy's down there.
Hi, Kimber.
I will say the Bible Bake in Brick Lane is better than the other ones, but again, it's there is a Brick Lane, but yes, there is. It's a chain now. There's one in Loughton, there's one in Epping, there's one in Ongar.
And there is one in Wanstead or Chingford. Maybe even both, actually.
Maybe both.
Is there no one in Ilford?
Hangs it.
Back into Ilford. Donkeys. Mandy says,
Not
"That gives us
anymore.
hope."
There isn't a Bible place anymore in
There used to be a
Ilford.
massive bagel
Yeah.
shop.
How you pronounce it?
Gone. Bible.
Bible.
Yeah, Bible.
Why is it called
Man,
Bible?
you pronounce things so differently.
Because that's how you say it. It's called Bible. It's spelled E-I.
It's bagel.
No, it's not.
Do you know the one I want about, though?
This is cultural appropriation. We invented the Bible, so we will damn well call it what it's called.
The one by
Wait, is that how you spell bagel then?
With an E, yeah.
Is it
E-I.
really?
That's the original way of spelling it.
Oh.
Remember, there's no A in Hebrew.
Is it not?
Well, there's an Aleph, but it's not really an A. It's A. It's not an A. We don't have A, so we spell it with an E.
Okay.
E-I.
Go still roundabout.
Yeah.
They used to do big bagels.
Yes. It wasn't Moishes. It was
Why is Stuart hanging his head in shame?
because he went to a non-kosher bagel place.
Oh.
But it's definitely Bagel. I need to switch between the two of them so you understand it. But if I'm around people of the cult, it's Bagel.
Cult.
It's Bagel. Yep, correct. E-I-G-A-L. Bagel.
All right.
It's the way.
I've never heard it called that.
There's one. They've become quite big now. They are. Shut up, Kimber.
Should have.
There was one. No, was Moishes in Barkingside, Stuart? What was the one in Gants Hill? It was because there was the kosher fish and chip shop, which was called Fenton's. It was opposite the kosher fish and chip shop. What was it called?
I've got no idea. But do you know it was up to early hours in the morning? We used to
Yeah.
come out of, what was that nightclub called?
Faces.
Yeah, Faces. And
I've
girls
never
go.
actually been to Faces,
We used
but
to do it all the time.
Bagel.
Michael Bagel.
Bagel. That's because put bagel.
Yeah, I know.
Is Faces still there?
Of course it is.
Oh, Christ,
It's even got a Faces Light now, which is called Visage. So you go in there and then you go in Faces. What was the Bible place in Gants Hill called? I'd have to ask my mum this.
Google it.
Well, it's not there anymore, so there's no point. It's not there anymore.
I'm not turning this into an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, luckily you're off screen.
Have you been in that hole?
Yes.
It is rather
I'm
hot
not
in here.
accustomed to this kind of temperatures. I'm not accustomed to these kind of
I said, I'm
temperatures.
not hot.
You know, but you're more cold than I am.
Because there was because there used to be Orley in Barkingside, which was the bread was incredible, but the coffee was awful, and they were really rude in there, which is now subsequently closed. And then a cousin of ours opened it up as a cafe. It's called Peppermint's Deli, but that's closing as well because I just cannot. There isn't the clientele anymore. All the clientele is in Epping and Loughton. Most of them. There isn't. Apart from the how many stalls are there in there? You've got Beehive Lane. You've got Swezzers in Newbury Park. You've got where are the other stalls? So you've got the Chabad in Gants Hill, which is still there. And if you're in Gants Hill, you're going to go to the Chabad, not to a Bible place, right? You're going to get it straight from them. You've got Chigwell. You've got the Chigwell stall. All the clientele is moving to Loughton, sort of. And no one's going to... My mum does that every week. On a Friday, she picks up her Bibles, goes all the way... It's a nightmare.
Where'd she go?
She either goes to her friend Sue Palmer, who's a caterer, or she goes to the one called the Delaphone in just outside of Barkingside, which is really good for the bread and the cream cheese.
What was the one you told me about by Granville Station?
That's called Delicacy, which is all right. If you need it, it's there. But it's there.
Station?
Yeah, don't tell me. I'm going to try and get this right.
I know Granville Station, but what's there?
It's a little Jewish deli called. It's not fully kosher, but it does sell kosher stuff. It's called Delicacy.
So long ago, I can't even.
I don't know a lot, but I'm an encyclopedia of where all the old Jewish delis are.
Okay, so far back in our history, I can't even remember what it was called.
Barkingside. I don't know how much time you used to spend in Barking, but Barkingside.
Never really had much to do with Barkingside.
There used to be some gems though there. You had Rossi's, which was an amazing ice cream. You had the Bagel Shop, which was really good. And now they're all gone. There's no Rossi's anymore. It's taken over by the supermarket next door to it, and now it's crap.
Hey, champ.
Lived in Clapton when I was a kid, just
Say
around
again?
the corner. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mum's phone's dead.
Sorry, guys.
Just you should be able to get in, alright? Shouldn't be problems.
Should have enough charge
Should
now.
have bends. All right, see you when we go. Good job. Okay, not bad. We get costed up. Oh, Ben, I'll say that loud.
Ben's insulted.
All right, mate.
Thanks, Ben.
We'll see you when we go, bud. Bye, mate.
Costa is awful.
Yeah, we've read it.
It's fine for the uneducated. Why is that so wet?
It's never fine if you're uneducated. It's awful.
What are you saying?
It's awful and expensive.
Let's just get home.
Huh?
Just walking to home now. Like down our road.
Come on.
Just to let you know we're walking home. Just walking home. Daddy's lunch.
Yeah.
But the problem is,
That's what I was going to ask quickly before I forget. Them rolls
yeah,
that you made, the cream cheese
Yeah.
and the salmon in.
Yeah.
What are they called?
those were hollow rolls.
Hollow rolls. That's the one.
Really
So fucking
soft.
Why
Because
you told me?
he was at my house.
Because I haven't been.
No, told me about that. You've done him enough in lunch.
Yeah, I just haven't
Oh,
been.
that was ages
That
ago.
was 2 years ago. I just haven't,
It's a long time
Still
ago.
waiting.
It's a long time ago.
I just haven't been
But
down
the
there.
whole point of very Jewish bread is you boil it before you put it in the oven, and what that does is it makes it boom, and then it crunches. So one of the things they do with non-kosher bagels is they don't boil them, so you don't have that almost stodginess. You have the crunch and you have the softness.
So you get the bread ready.
Yeah.
Do you wrap it in anything before you boil it, or do you put it straight in naked?
You would put it straight in.
Okay.
Hollers you don't boil because they're too big to stick in a bloody pot of water. But if a holler roll, yeah, boil it.
What, no bacon?
Yeah, like a Bible. You can do it like that. You can get away with a hollow roll because it's got the egg in it to really make it.
Was it really crispy on the outside? fluffy in the
It
middle?
just tasted like nothing else. The best tasting roll I've ever had.
We're the best at those.
Oh, well, can you get this? Do you know what they're doing?
Rachel Station.
They do them, but they're not brilliant. It's a shame Peppermint's Deli is closing because their bread is actually really, really good. If they were in Loughton, just as a bread bakery, they would fly. Because people want good bread. Good bread is... There isn't... Platzels used to be as popular as bagels. Yeah, Platzels are good. It's basically a roll with onion on the top of it. So it's made with onion. So you've got that onion in flavour, yeah. The onion Platzels. They were just never eaten in my house. My dad would eat them, but we were all very much bagel.
I'm sure you're just saying that a lot
Yeah.
just to make your point.
Yeah, I know.
There's a theme here. Bagel show.
Who would have thought we'd just talk about bagels all day?
I've noticed in the last 2 days we've been here, Ben says the word completely different as well.
Like what?
Like Ralph Lauren.
Lauren.
It's Ralph Lauren.
No, it's not.
Ralph Lauren. It's not.
He's a French. He's not even French. He's a Jewish guy from. Oh no, it wasn't. It was from Belarus, not Ukraine. It was Calvin Klein. That's from Ukraine.
Good.
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren.
Oh bloody hell! This guy. What's he doing? He almost stacked it twice.
And he's got a beamer.
Yeah, he's not getting out there.
Yeah, no.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Just turn the camera on.
Yeah, I did that yesterday with a van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
do you do?
Ralph Lauren is an American Jewish bloke. He's not French. Only people from Essex call it Ralph Lauren. It's Lauren. It's really, it's like, again, it's like when me and Brian talk about Gary Neville and how he calls Daniel Levy. It's like, no, it was on a chalkboard. It's like, no.
Oh, that bloke I showed you on TikTok yesterday, though.
That was funny.
This bloke right on TikTok, he goes to each area
Yeah.
and then slags them off. He's done Harlow, he's
Yeah.
done Brentwood.
That sounds like my type of
I've got to show
channel.
you.
That's my
I've got to
type
show
of
you.
stuff.
When my
Has he
friend-
done Loughton yet?
No, everyone's going, oh, please do Loughton, please do
Do
Romford,
Loughton.
do Dagenham, do Chigwell. Everyone's asking him to go these places. He's going to be busy.
I'll do it. I'll go and slag off Chigwell. I hate Chigwell. There's nothing there.
There isn't, is there really?
There's nothing there.
No, it's not, is there? I like a few little private shops.
Yeah, and it's awful. It's awful and expensive. That was funny yesterday. It was definitely great.
Well, what happened?
A van was trying to get off and it took like 30 minutes and we just watched it. It was like, oh, is he going to do it?
Oh.
Was he on Jens?
Yeah, it was delivering stuff here. We might have to. He's not getting his car out of there.
He ain't moved that for days because it's
No,
the tires.
It's still got the original.
Tires are bedded in.
Still got the original snow in it.
Yeah, and the tires are bedded in the snow at the bottom. No.
Looks like someone's pushing.
Oh, Stuart's saying my sister and I had the same convo about bagels and bagels. She corrects people who say bagel. Correct.
Doesn't mean she's right.
Yes, it does. Because we invented it.
Let's think of something else. How we say it.
What about water?
No,
Water.
no. There's 2 ways of saying some words.
That was my little dig.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I say
It's all
water.
down to talking about garage and garage.
Right.
Who would have thought?
Come on, there's loads of words like that that we say different. Bracker's even brought them up and asked us how they're pronounced.
It depends where you're from. Regional
That's
accents.
exactly what I said to Brad. Because in Norwich, because we're down here all the time,
Nothing beats a breakfast sandwich on a bagel. Interesting.
they speak different.
Yeah, but he's
to us
pronounced
in
that. He's spelled that bagel.
Yeah, no, I'm judging him silently.
Norwich. I'm judging it silently.
But I had one of those at Bobby K's house, so he knows what he's doing. A bit of turkey, a bit of egg, absolutely works.
Do they?
Yeah, turkey and egg.
How'd you have a bit of it?
Yeah, have an egg.
Friday
Yeah,
in the bagel.
yeah,
So where does the
Bagel.
yolk go?
You know?
yeah, in your mouth.
How does the yolk sit in the
Well, you should do it. You should cook it on one side, flip it over so it seals it in. Then you just get the mess everywhere because that's the best way of doing
It
it.
definitely is the next sandwich.
You've got to buy New Breed, the beer shop, has fried egg crisps, and they are phenomenal.
Really?
They are phenomenal.
Friday.
They taste like fried. I was like thinking, I want to get 2 pieces of bread and put these crisps in and have a crisp sandwich.
Yeah, crisp butty.
A crisp sandwich.
Did you eat all that bread last night? You ate a whole loaf in one day.
Whoops.
You make it sound like it was huge. It was a little round, crusty loaf.
Whoops. Scrambled egg, turkey, a little bit of hot sauce, like little milk. Absolute. That sounds great. It's not kosher, but sounds bloody tasty. Not kosher. My mum would say.
What did I have then? I had 2 bits with my soup for lunch, and then I had 2.
I'm still really disappointed about that soup I had for lunch. It really made me
I
angry.
didn't have it in the end.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd just throw it in the bin.
Why don't you try it first? I'll add to it as a cook.
See, they couldn't have anything here because he was in the shop.
Yeah,
What do you think he was missing, man?
everything. Flavour, dreams.
Meat.
Yeah.
Just put well, you put loads of things you can add to it.
I need to taste it first, and then that will give me the idea of what I need to add.
But it's just mush. And I hate mushy soup. I like thick, creamy soups. Except if it's chicken soup, which needs to be very clear and almost not translucent. You've got to see the bubbles in it, which is like all the flavour. And it's still the greatest argument in the history of the Jewish pizza that my mum made the history of the Jewish people. My mum's chicken soup is best. No, my mum's chicken soup. Right, it's having a chicken soup off. Or as Kim used to call it, a mum off. Mum off. Whose chicken soup is the best?
I was called the doggy mum yesterday.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that within some people. Some people might think that's a bit. Where's Bob when you need him? That's great as a latte. The Christmas coffee.
Good.
The history of the Jewish pizza. Yeah, got to make a Jewish pizza.
Okay,
Otherwise known as just margarita. That's it. Because
boring.
because you can't have meat on it.
But it's the sometimes
Quality
less
bread,
is
yeah.
less is more of a pizza sometimes.
A good margarita is something else.
Yeah, if you can get the margarita done, it's banging. If not, a bit of pineapple goes a long way.
No.
Oh, please don't ruin
Iggy, where are you, sunshine? Go and slap. Iggy's driving around at this moment.
He's on his way.
Let's try and think of some words that we can say either way.
Actually, Americans and Northerners have always called them bagels. Americans changing the proper name as usual. Oh, we love our American brethren, but he's correct. We got it right the first time. Us Eastern European folk.
Well, maybe not, because Michael was talking to Deanna this morning.
Yes.
I was sitting in the corner of my coffee just listening, and they was talking about there's a word in. I'm not quite sure which way round it is.
Yeah.
But if you say the same word in Russian than in Polish, it means completely different things, but it's the same word.
Yeah.
I think one it means meat, and the other one it means God.
Meat is God, though.
Quite
meat
similar.
is God. It's a hashtag. Meat is God.
You might think like, oh, can you put the meat in the oven? But you're saying, can you put God in the oven? You know, there's a bit. Be careful.
I think that's a few languages.
Probably.
Meat is God. Meat is God. He's got a BMW. He's got a heated windscreen. Why is he not using his heated windscreen? He's making a proper mess of it, isn't he? This is just the Peeping Tom show now. Nosy neighbours. In the words of Michael Caine, my name is Michael Caine and I am a nosy neighbour. Am I wrong? No, not really. The worst, because I don't understand it, but I think because I'm almost adopted Italian because I've spent so much time in Italy. I went with someone to Zizzi's, as it's called, and he calls it Zizzy, and like that's so offensive. At least call it Zizzi's. just to make it sound a bit. It says, would you call it a pizza? No, you call it pizza. Or if you're in Milan, you call it a pizza. It's a very light ice. I'm like, you're so offensive. Why do you call it prezzo? Prezzo, which means price. Prezzo.
Is that not giving it too much credit?
No. It's given the Italian language the respect it deserves.
All right, I'll give it that then.
Is he going to do it? Ooh. Oh, did you hear that Luis Diaz is out injured?
No, I didn't.
Also, Richarlison is injured as well. So that's a worry.
That is a worry.
So, who knows? Everyone's getting injured.
When does the season start? Boxing Day?
26th, yeah. Is he just spinning his wheels, or is he just...
I don't know, I'm more interested. Why is red smoke coming out there?
Stop. What did you say?
Red smoke.
That's probably the lights.
Come on, man.
Oh no, it's on red.
Yes, this is brake light.
Yeah, it's a bright light.
Red smoke.
Well, it does look like red smoke.
We need to just do a show, Nosy Neighbours. Nosy Neighbours, back at it again.
No, his wheels ain't spinning, they ain't moving yet.
He'll get out of there, I think.
What time does Yang close tonight?
8 o'clock.
Because that's going to be frozen over again.
That's why I said I won't put my pajamas on until after 8. So now you're home.
Jan should be able to get out of there. If he wants some of the salt, we can put some of the salt behind him. I don't know, but that damages paintwork. Don't really want to do that.
You got a bag of salt in there?
Out there. Gary bought some. That really works. It's so mellow. It's almost like a really good pudding isn't stupidly sweet. That's why I love Italian puddings.
Nice pudding in a drink.
What I will say is they taste nice if they are made well, whatever you call them. Absolutely. As long as you make them well with care. If you make something well without care, it still doesn't taste as good. It's got to be made with care.
You can taste the love.
Absolutely. There is the difference between someone that cares about what they do
for sure.
and someone that hates what they
Yeah,
do.
for sure. You can taste the anger in it and
Yeah.
the resentment. That's why my meals always taste better. Hate it.
Yeah.
Just going to slap him. If you don't, what's it called?
But then I'll have video proof of abuse.
What?
We're not saying anything. We do not condone violence at the coffee company. All acts of violence will not be done by the coffee company, but we will certainly fuel it with caffeine. The coffee company.
It's another car.
Hey!
It's spinning.
Like a record.
Up.
Go. Keep moving. Just keep moving slowly. That's
Yeah.
it. Keep it going. Regret's coming down here now.
Why would you stop?
Because he's rehearsing for some reason. Just wanted
Stupido.
to turn around.
All these ringtones.
That's my text. Have you finished the live?
No, not yet. We're about to finish.
Been an hour already.
Yeah, it's been an hour. So, yeah, we are...
Flies when you're having fun, guys.
Yeah, time flies or being nosy.
Yeah.
So on that note,
We didn't get to find out.
Yeah. No, we've not found out, unfortunately. Turn up next day to find out if the car. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Big up everyone for watching. Thank you all so much for watching today's absolute ramble about bagels and how you pronounce them.
And bagels.
Bagels.
And bagels.
Who would have thought? That's a TV show. Bagels and bagels. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. the usual time. Who knows what we're going to talk about tomorrow? Platzels. Plotzels. I don't know. How can we say things differently? Most bagels have to be toasted. Good ones don't need to be. That is definitely that's the truth.
That's true.
Absolutely the truth. And on that note, it's time to end the show. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Back tomorrow. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye all. Cheers.
Bye.